Alright guys, welcome back, and today we have our first little teaser for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, so let's check it out.
Welcome back. Ready to start the show? Count with me now. 5, 4, 3.
They're out there.
Okay.
Where?
1.
Everywhere.
Oh, Mangle! Balloon Boy!
Showtime!
Woo! Animatronics looked great as always, especially that first movie. Like, even if you didn't like the first movie, you can admit the animatronics looked great. So yeah, I mean, that is a teaser trailer. And I'm interested, like, with what the timeline is with this movie, because since the first movie came out, I have become much more well-versed in the FNAF lore, and I know that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a prequel. And this doesn't seem to be a prequel. Like, it's taking the designs of the toy animatronics from the second game, along with like Mangle and Balloon Boy, who were introduced in there. But we also have Michael and Vanessa from the first movie in here, so I'm not really sure how the toy animatronics fit into this timeline, or like why they're there, so we'll see about that. And if it's not a prequel, then I really hope we get some more Springtrap in here, because we got just a little taste of Matthew Lillard as William Afton, and just a little bit. And I love Matthew Lillard in anything, so. The biggest downside to that first movie is that it wasn't rated R. Like, especially that final scene with Springtrap, like if you know in the games, I mean, that scene in the games is incredibly bloody. Even though it's like 8-bit animation, it's still incredibly bloody, which is what that should have been, but wasn't. And like, it should have been portrayed like much more violent and brutal. Like, just, I mean, this isn't any fault to Matthew Lillard, because it's how he was directed, really, but just his performance, like, he was like like, I feel like there should have been like guttural screams coming from that. I mean, he's getting impaled. Like, I feel like there should have been more of a reaction there. But obviously you understand why they made it PG-13, because it made a ton of money that it otherwise wouldn't have made if it was rated R. So looks like we are going to be getting some more flashbacks of when the pizzeria was actually open and operational. And we just got like a little bit of that in the first one, so maybe we'll get more of that and actually flesh out like maybe the Bite of 87 or something like that. Gone to Fix My Friends. So is that Left by Abby? Man, Mangle is so creepy. I love the look of Mangle, and that shot of like them busting through the window, that's a great shot. I love that. And like I said, even if you don't like that first movie, which I enjoyed quite a bit, you gotta admit, the set design and just production value in that movie is perfection. Just from like the set design, just like the look of the pizzeria and how accurate it is, to just how good the animatronics look and move. Like, that was just great. I mean, that was by far the best part of the movie. And we had some decent kills in the first one. Hopefully, maybe it's like, I'm not expecting this to be rated R. It's most likely definitely going to be PG-13 again. But if we can just push those boundaries to get like a little more gore in here, like, that would be fun. Like, by far the best kill in the first movie is when that person got bit in half and you see the shadow of like their lower half just falling to the ground. Like, that was great. Like, can we get more of that? And less of like the cutaway kills. But yeah, this was a perfectly fine little teaser. I'm loving the look of the animatronics once again, and just to see like how this compares and contrasts to the game, and how exactly the toy animatronics tie into the current timeline if this isn't a prequel, which it doesn't look like it is. And of course, I'm looking forward to more William Afton. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.